Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer Mark of Chaos with me, Grey Hunter, where last time we finished the end of Chapter 2, and we encountered Elven patrols, which meant that we had to switch over to our Skaven allies, and fight our way over to these lighthouses. But the first thing we have to do, before we can actually get to those lighthouses, is attack the Dwarves in a tunnel fight. Skaven live in tunnels. This should be fun. Alright, so though the men of the Empire are generally ignorant of the threat that lurks beneath their lands, the Dwarves have had many wars with the Skaven. Even now they seek to block the tunnels of the Chaos Ratmen and secure the northern border of the Empire. Those bastards! So we must fight them. For this one we get to bring along all three of our heroes, always good. So Gracia and Assassin, in you come. We'll take the Stormvermin, obviously. I think we might want to go... Well, we want the Warplock Jezzails because they're really good. We want these guys because they're not quite experienced yet. I'm thinking maybe... the Dwarves are primarily melee, if I remember correctly. So perhaps 2 units of Clan Rats is actually the good way to go. Yeah, let's go with that. And you're already level 3, so that means we'll bring along... Well, you don't really have any benefit. So we'll bring along this one to get it all trained up. Let's go! So the Dwarves, I'm not sure how far I went into this during my Empire campaign, but the Dwarves have this thing called the Book of Grudges. Actually, if I remember correctly, each hold has its own individual Book of Grudges, so... Each dwarf fortress, if you will, has a big massive book. And in this big massive book is listed every wrong that has ever been done to them by anyone ever. Ever. These guys are like the elephants of the Warhammer Fantasy world. You have some points available, so we're going to chuck those into there. Gracia Man, do you have any? You do? We'll grab that, and I think we'll grab Spell Mastery. I like Spell Mastery. And Assassin Man. You have nothing. So yeah, the Dwarves, they not only have badass architecture underneath the ground, they are also very, very vengeful bastards. Which I suppose makes some sense. Most of their grudges aren't actually all that ridiculous, although there is one where the grudge was over... I guess it's not ridiculous in universe, but like to those of us who live in the real world, it is a little bit ridiculous. You joined the wrong regiment. There we go. And Gracia Man, join the Stormvermin. There we go. Much better. To those of us who live in the real world, it's pretty ridiculous. In the Warhammer Fantasy world, it makes perfect sense, but they had this war with the elves, called the War of the Beard, which, if I remember correctly, actually began when an elf chopped off a dwarven envoy's beard. It might not have been that war, actually. They had a lot. So it might have been a different war, but same idea. They started a war over someone's beard getting chopped off.
Hold them, furry buggers, get in! Ready your axes, lads!
Oh yeah, and they're all drunken Scotsmen, because of course they are.
Set many traps. Keep noses open.
Yes. Skaven smell with their noses. Obviously. You need to get up a little bit further. No. Would you come here? Go. And kill these Dwarf Warriors. So Dwarf Warriors, now that we're actually fighting them, in the Empire campaign we never had to fight them. They are very, very strong, and they hit like freight trains. They also have 10 magical armor resistance. So if you're thinking of using all of your wonderful spells against them, no. Not gonna happen. It is not a thing. You are not going to be able to use your magic against them. The dwarves look at your magic and sniff in disdain and go, well, The Rune Master of our hold could do a much better job with one hand.
The Skaven are here! Use the grudge throwers!
Oh yeah,
For big rocks, yes? Spread
they have these things called grudge throwers, which I don't think we fought in the I don't think we encountered them in the Empire campaign. But basically, these things throw giant rocks.
Get ready, slaves!
They are not fun. Alright, so we're probably going to have to put up with some losses
Much joy when you're
taking this out,
foolish foes.
but it'll be worth it. Go, 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 go.
We'll be
Let it overshoot us. Fuck! Balls. Quickly! Bring me back, guys. Alright. Thank God for Skaven. Alright, you guys need to shoot at that. And whoa, you just got obliterated again. Okay, don't shoot at that. Shoot at this instead. Come on. Alright, fill me up.
Bugger off,
Thank
you
you.
furry bastards! You'll never get through these tunnels!
Yeah, we will.
Not block our way. Kill them all.
Kill them.
Shadows will claim enough as the council
Alright, there we go. Now we're doing better. And we should be able to get back up to full strength. Almost full strength. Close enough. And we'll use the Cursed Blade of Delirium and the Band of Power to hopefully... Whoa, whoa, whoa! I did not even realize that they were getting obliterated by these guys. That's not good. Well, it could be worse. No, stop doing that. Stop it. Stop. Shoot these guys. Alright. The Warplock Jezzail should be able to handle these last couple of Dwarf Warriors. I think. We want to deal with these Dwarf Rangers. Yeah, you don't have anything good, really, to help deal with this, do you? Well, they should be okay. There we go. Okay, so... difficult fight. But it could have been worse. That's the important thing to remember here. It could have been worse. And we did get some Poison Wing Globadiers killed, which is bad. Alright, use that. How are you guys doing? Oh, you're fighting Hammerers, that's why you're not doing so great. I will use the Gnawing Death, yes.
How might we serve the great leader?
And you guys need to lap around. I don't know why that's a special ability. It's like basically the rat swarm, but it should be a normal thing.
Kill, 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 kill!
Whatever.
Together we will
It's
be
not really
unstoppable.
important, I suppose.
If that is your command. Need more
Okay, and Cannon, get over here. You guys go deal with these Dwarf Warriors.
The Lords of Decay have sent me.
Run really, 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 really fast so you get there first. We want to go this way because treasure.
Feel the power.
And if there's one thing Skaven love, it's treasure. So do the Dwarves, but you know, don't tell them that they have something in common with Skaven, otherwise they'll gut ya. They're not happy chappies, these Dwarf mans.
Splendid plan.
Sure, let's do this, and let's do this, because they're the only guys we're facing right this second anyway. We might as well kill as many of them as we can, as quickly as possible.
Back to the mountains!
Good work. You're in the mountains, that's the whole point. That's why we're here.
At command.
So some gold and a potion could have been better in terms of a haul. Could have been worse too. Please shoot at those Dwarf Warriors. Deal with them. So you can see why I love Stormvermin. Stormvermin are just so good at tearing through heavily armored guys. They're beautiful. They're like the great swords of the Skaven. So our objective in this, just to go over that because we haven't yet. I will in a moment. I just want to make sure that the cannon gets into the right spot and doesn't do something stupid like shoot through our own guys. Okay, so the quest here is to slay the Dwarf Lord and search for the tunnel exit. The tunnel exit is over here. You can actually see it on the minimap. It's over this way. But there is treasure in this dwarf hold because it's a dwarf hold, so you can get cool free stuff.
Adopting new firing position. Magnificent.
And frankly, if you can get cool free stuff, why would you not? It's cool free stuff. That's why it's cool. It's free. Alright, you should be able to shoot from there, I think. There you go. You missed.
Unleash the warp lightning.
Good job, Skaven guys. You did real good.
I am deadly shadow.
Well, let's move up a little bit.
What do you wish, my
There's no harm in doing so.
I strike where you ask, most clever leader.
There we go.
The horned rat.
Ah, you're doing it. We only killed one. So, as you can see, I remember I mentioned earlier, well, earlier, it's a few episodes ago now. I mentioned in a few, yes, English. I mentioned a few episodes ago that warp lightning cannons are actually, while they're really, really good, they don't actually do that much damage. That is a prime example of what I mean. They shot at the Dwarf Warriors and killed one. If you shot an Empire Great Cannon at someone like that, you'd probably kill 4 or 5. It's a thing. Unfortunately, the Skaven just aren't quite as technically adept at some things as they are at others. They've got awesome handguns, but their cannons, yeah, they leave a little bit to be desired. On the other hand, their cannons are freaking lasers. Oh, you cheating bastards. Cannon, get out of there.
The horned rat.
They are as good as dead.
Attack.
Lanskariah is everywhere. Die, foolish prey.
Hammerers are the toughest of the tough as well. So when these guys pop out behind you and attack, they are no joke. They will murder you. Luckily, they don't have too much defense against almost 100 Skaven clan rats. They're good, but they're not that good. They're like great swords, essentially. They fulfill the same function. They are the protectors of their lord. They're also, if I remember correctly, from the oldest and steadiest of the dwarves. So a dwarf warrior who's really old and a veteran of, you know, countless grudges, countless wars against those damned elves and those damned Skaven, those damned greenskins. He will be a hammerer, unless he disgraces himself, in which case he'll become a slayer, which I was kind of sad that they didn't really have slayers in this game. I think they were mentioned, but they never actually had them as recruitable things, which is depressing, because slayers are amazing. They're cool. I love slayers. You can get guys who basically... Well, for those of you who don't know what slayers are in terms of the dwarves for Warhammer, they basically are monster hunters. When it comes down to it, you get dragon slayers, giant slayers, troll slayers. Basically, they're like Viking berserkers, except cooler, because they're dwarves and they have beards. Therefore, cooler. Seriously, rangers, fuck off. At least they're not thunderers. I guess that's something I got going for me. If they were thunderers, I'd be a lot more scared of them, because thunderers are dwarven handgunners. And I said that Warplock Jezzails kinda look cool compared to Empire handgunners. Dwarf thunderers make both of those look like amateurs. They're not playing with black powder. The Empire and Skaven are playing with half-assed copies. And there's the Dwarf Lord his own self. He's got 2 units of hammerers with him, so bodyguard guys. I'll leave the Jezzails to take out that. Grab me that potion. And we'll head down this way, because there is more treasure. More treasure to be had. There's dwarf warriors as well, which is unfortunate. I don't like it when there's dwarf warriors. Though I do like it more than hammerers. Okay, I kind of like it when there's dwarf warriors.
Death from shadows. I will win.
But they are guarding the treasure, and I want the treasure. Oh, hello, rangers. You were just waiting for me, weren't you? Good thing I've got this magical ability to regenerate people, and regenerate my own hit points as well, which is nice. Attack! You guys need to come around here. You need to flank. Come on. No, get round there. Flank. Kill him! Nom 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 nom. And we'll cast this after we've finished off this unit of Dwarf Warriors. Yeah, how do you like this? How do you like this, you little bearded stunties? Yeah. They've even got the horns on the helmet thing that the Vikings did not have, despite all the people who would go, oh my god, Viking helmets with pointy spiky bits. No. No, stop it. Alright, you can go grab me this gold. And there's an item as well. I don't actually remember what this particular item is. So let's find out. It was a Warpstone amulet. What does that do? Warpstone amulets do what? Plus 15% melee damage resistance, plus 15% shooting damage resistance. That's not bad, actually. I don't know who I want to give that to, though.
My power is unstoppable.
Alright, let's move on up.
We will fulfill the great plan. Great invention of
Yes,
warlock
the great
and
plan.
ideas is ready.
I don't actually remember what the great plan is, as far as... I think it's just acquire all of the Warpstone ever. As far as I remember, that's what it is. Just acquire all of the possible Warpstone. Why? Because Warpstone is great, obviously. There's a novel... I don't know if they consider it canon or not. They might. I think they do. There's a novel by Mike Lee. I think it's Mike Lee. Sounds right. It's on my shelf somewhere. Anyway, it's the Nagash the Sorcerer trilogy, which is really good. I actually really like that one. And Nagash discovers when he gets exiled from the Toon King homeland, basically because he fucked up big time. And people really don't like him now. Like, they didn't like him before, now they really hate him. No. I do not want to fight you. Stop it.
My magnificent triumph is beyond doubt.
Damn it.
My foolish prey.
He's not going to stop it. Alright. Shoot at the ranges. And we're just going to have to basically hope that we don't lose a unit of clan rats in this. So anyway, Nagash basically manages to piss off literally everybody in his homeland. Simply by, well, being a damn fool. Use this and use this. We really need to kill this guy. The Dwarf Lord is probably going to be the last man standing of all these fellas. Although the Hammerers are they're kind of not dying. They're doing alright, all things considered. We may need to retreat. Right, do that. What does this do? Restores full stamina? That's not very helpful. Healing potion. Kinda helpful, but the assassin... Yeah, the assassin's gonna have to retreat from this one. Come back here. Guard our guys. Wow. Yeah, he almost died. Luckily, our dwarf hammerer fellow can be killed off by our Stormvermin. And these hammerers are finally dying. Okay, good. Good, good, good. I love the dwarves. Bugger this! And off they run. You might need one of those now. And regenerate some more guys, please. Did we get the Dwarf Lord? I think so. Yes, yes we did. Alright, please die really fast. I'm not too worried about having to spend gold on replenishing these guys, but you can't get a replacement assassin, so that's kind of a bummer. So, what was I saying? That's right, Nagash managed to piss off literally everybody in his homeland, and they finally managed to overthrow him. I can't remember exactly how they did it. I think it was just blind luck, actually. I'm pretty sure it was just blind luck. Like, he inadvertently made a mistake, and they were able to take advantage of it. Anyway, it doesn't really matter why he got exiled. Point was, he got exiled, and his body was destroyed. If I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure that's how it went down. And his body being destroyed his spirit went and wandered the land, because that's how it always goes in these stories. Spirit wanders the land. Spirit wandered the land. And it came across a place where there was some warpstone, and so Nagash figured out that warpstone had something to do with magic, and so he ate it. And he felt his power grow, but he started becoming warped by the warpstone. I know, the name doesn't give anything away, does it? So he started being warped by the warpstone. But it made him more powerful, which is why the Skaven like it. The Skaven like it because even though it warps them, they see it as a good thing. Because the stone brings them more power, so, you know, clearly it's a good thing. Alright, so we were victorious, always a plus. We lost 143 units in that particular battle. Dwarves are no fucking joke, but luckily we have a lot of money, so we should be okay. I'm pretty sure we get a bunch of cash for having finished that particular mission. So I don't think we'll have too much trouble with replenishing our troops. Yeah, 5,000 gold. That's pretty good. And Skaven are fairly cheap to replace anyway, so let's see. Yeah, 260 for those guys. 240 for the Stormvermin. Not bad. 900 for them. A little bit more expensive, but not too expensive. 640, and these guys will be expensive. Yeah. So not the greatest thing in the world, but, you know, swings and roundabouts. Now, this. Does this take up a slot? It does take up a slot. I might want to give it to Kasqit then. Unless, what is it that you're wearing? You're wearing the Foul Pendant. Plus 5 magic resistance. Damn. Shooting damage resistance. Oh. Yeah, actually, this one's better for you. And Kasqit can have this. Yeah, there we go. Because this one's good for him because he almost died in that mission that we just took. But I think we actually get a Warlord now. A Skaven Warrior. I know, a Skaven Warrior. Who'd have thunk it? So let's head to Beastmire. I'm pretty sure we get a Skaven Warlord. If we go to the barracks. Yes! A Warlord. Let's have a little bit of a look here. At the pinnacle of Skaven hierarchy is the Warlord, a particularly powerful, treacherous, and ruthless Skaven who spends much of his time eliminating rivals and is constantly on the lookout for threats to his position. On the field of battle, a Warlord makes the best general along with the Grey Seer. A Warlord is easily identifiable with the best armor and weaponry available. So these guys are no joke. Yeah. They're gonna fuck you up. So we're gonna buy them. Because 1,500 gold, that's a steal. And I think you get this then. Do we have something better? I could have sworn we had another weapon that we could give. Yes, we do. We've got the Mace of Hell Pit. Actually, I like the description for this one. Imbued with the speed and cunning of a wolf rat, this magical mace strikes swiftly and surely in the hands of any warrior. Is it better than the weapon he's got? Yeah. Actually, no, I want the Warlord to have this anyway. And Warpstone Armor. Which one do I want? I want this one to go on you. And this one to go on you. Alright, cool. Bands of Power can stay with you, good sir. I say good sir, it's a Skaven. There's no such thing as good sir. And you are officially never coming with us again. Until we have literally too many people to choose from. You are never coming with us again. Rod of Resistance. I wonder, does this have to be wielded? Yeah. Alright, well in that case I don't want to. I'll be right. And you, what do you have? What powers have you got? So Armored and Indomitable Constitution, those are the stock standard for pretty much anybody who is a warrior guy. Unquestioning Loyalty, that's not so great. But you need it to get to Warmonger. I guess you could, yeah, I guess you could sometimes find that useful. Dragon Slayer, huh? See, he would be really, really good paired with a unit of Stormvermin, because they get bonuses to hit large things anyway. And put him with Dragon Slayer, and then attach him to the unit, he'd be really, really good. Actually, I think I will do that. Because that's not the worst idea. Stormvermin are pretty solid. That would be a good unit to put him with. Unquestioning Loyalty, yeah, I'm going to have to take it, because I want to get Warmonger. Maximum Morale. If I'm going to put him with Stormvermin, he doesn't really need to worry about that. Battle Cry, maybe. But I really, really want these. Yeah, those are better. Whirling Doom, huh? The hero whirls his weapon, damaging all enemy targets around it for 1 HP with a 40% chance to hit. That could be useful. That's more of a desperation thing, though. Which hopefully we won't get to the point of needing. So. Swings and roundabouts yet again. We can get another unit of Stormvermin. Done. A Rat Ogre. These are kind of cool. They're like trolls and Chaos Spawn. They kind of work. They kind of don't. It's basically, you gotta get lucky if you want to use them effectively. Giant rats, they're what the name says, giant rats. Let's have a look and see if there's any cool stuff to get at the Alchemists. The Languisher Sword. Really? That's actually... that looks like an upgrade. Because it is. 10% chance to hit, reduces chance to hit of enemy units in melee with the... Yep. Alright, we're gonna get it. You get this, and you, sir, get the Languisher Sword. Direct upgrade? I'll take it. A Warpstone Invigorator? Maybe. The Tenebrous Cloak. We don't need it. Actually, is there anything else that we don't need that we could sell? I kind of want to hold on to this, because I don't think it's Skaven only, and in the 4th chapter, like in the Empire campaign, you get to combine both of your armies at one point, and this could be useful for somebody if it's not Skaven only. I don't think it is. There are some there are some items that are Skaven only, just as there are some items that are Chaos only, but I don't think that's one of them. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So, just gotta go to the armory. Magic banners. Sacred Standard of the Horned Rat. The unit causes fear. Not bad. I think we'll get that for our Skaven Stormvermin. Let's get all of those. And the Sacred Standard of the Horned Rat. I don't really want a ladder. But it's only 100 gold. Yeah, just in case. I don't think we have any more sieges with the Skaven, but it's only 100 gold, so we'll survive. We will survive. And our Poison Wind Globadiers are now up to full strength, which is excellent. There is nothing else to be had, I don't believe. So let us continue on Empire Ground, which I believe is just a quick briefing thing. And then in the next episode, we will head to the Lighthouse, because this one's been running a little while. Emerging blinkingly into the light, Kasqit, nervous at being on the surface again, sets foot in the lands of the Empire. Okay, so that settlement was actually underground. Cool beans. And now we have arrived at our destination. Well, almost our destination. Our destination is actually here, Bringers of Darkness. So next time, with me, Grey Hunter, we will be turning out the lights. We will stop the boats from We'll stop the boats from reaching our shores unless we want them to. Topical humor from Australia. Yay! With me, Grey Hunter. Toodaloo.